Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2022 BMW X2. This one is the M35 and this one has two packages. It has the Shadowline package and it has the premium package. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, there's going to be a 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 301 horses and it produces 331 pound-feet of torque. And the fuel economy numbers are 23 in the city, 30 highway, and 26 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 BMW X2 M35. It does have the Shadowline package and it does have the premium package. And the price on this one is $51,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Misano Blue and it looks very good on this BMW X2. And this one is the M35. Basically, this is the fastest X2 you could get. And definitely this Misano color looks very good and it does stand out. And coming to the front, I really love the headlight design. Nothing too aggressive. Everything is LED right here in the front. The hood has nice aggressive lines. And BMW badge is going to be, of course, in the center. And I really love the gloss black grille. I think it just looks very good. And it is part of the Shadowline package, which is a $300 option. And everything is functional. The top two kidney grills are functional. The bottom is nice and big, and it is functional as well. Sensors in the front. And I really like this gray trim. I think it does look very good. And by the way, this is actually functional as well. I'm not exactly sure if you guys could see it over the camera, but it does make the air go all the way into the intercooler, and the bottom part is going to be finished in gloss black. And all the way to the left, this is actually functional as well. So here is a side view of this M35, and it does look very good from the side. And those trims actually do give this SUV a really nice look. The size of those trims, they are 225, 45, 19. And all the way up there, they're going to be a BMW badge. I believe BMW used to put the badges right there on the side, and they decided to bring it back on this M35. All M35s will have gloss black window sills, but for the mirror on this one, it's going to be finished in gloss black. This is part of the Shadowline package, and it does have a panoramic sunroof, but only a small portion of it actually opens up, and it's not really that big, and it does get on top of the back one. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this BMW, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the back. So here is the back of this X2, and I really like the way how the spoiler looks like. It does have a nice aggressive look to it. Shark fin antenna is going to be located right there. And this is going to be finished in gloss black. I really like that it's finished in gloss black instead of the same color as the SUV. And for the taillights, not everything LED here in the back, sadly. The turn signal indicators are going to be halogen, which is not good for a $51,000 SUV. But other than that, everything is LED. So that's the only thing that I really don't like about this X2. BMW logo is going to be right here in the middle, and it does act as a trunk or tailgate opener. Here is the wiper, and X2 is going to be all the way to the left, M35 all the way to the right. And this trim in the bottom, this is going to be finished in gray. I like that BMW did not go with gloss black, they went with gray. Parking sensors here in the back, some reflectors, and the exhaust tip, it is finished in gray, just like the bottom portion of the bumper. And it does have a valve inside of it, and of course the tip is connected to the pipe, and that valve opens up when you put it in sport mode. Here's the key. It has a really nice weight to it. It does have 4 buttons on it: unlock, lock, tailgate release, and a panic button. Physical key is going to be inside of it. And to open the tailgate, there's going to be one on the key, one right there, and one inside. But let me go ahead and show you this button right here. So all you have to do is just go ahead and push on the top portion of this button, and the trunk will open up. and it does open nice and quick. Up there are going to be two buttons, one to close and one to close and lock the SUV. And inside there is a ton of space, storage place all the way to the left, 12 volt right here, LED light inside. I'm not exactly sure why they put LED inside, but not for the turn signal indicators. Come on, BMW. A storage place right here to put something. And underneath there is a ton of space. You could lift this up, so there is a ton of space right underneath this floor, so that's good. But the only thing that I don't like is the turn signal indicators on this X2. But let's go and move inside this X2 and I'll go and show you the interior of it. Here is a front door panel. Top portion is going to be that synthetic rubber material. Not exactly sure how I think about this gloss black trim. The door handle is a little bit on the lighter side. Door locks, going to be a speaker right here. Window switches, mirror controls, everything looks alright. The armrest is very hard. It's finished in that synthetic rubber material, even this. And this is plastic in the bottom, which is expected, of course. A little bit of storage place, a bottle holder, and here is the tailgate release. Here is a driver's seat. Top portion is going to be a little bit more aggressive than the bottom. I really wish that the bottom was a little bit more aggressive to basically hug you in place. And it does have lumbar support. Memory seats, seat controls, lumbar support. But let's go ahead and jump inside this X2 and I'll go and show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 BMW X2. Nice and spacious, and the seats are not bad. I really wish they were a tiny bit more comfortable, but they definitely do have a very good amount of support, so you could toss this X2 around corners with no problems. And for the steering wheel, it is wrapped in leather. It does have a very nice 10 and 2 grip, and the ring itself is very thick, which is good. M badge is going to be all the way in the bottom, and overall the design of the steering wheel is nice. All the way to the left they're going to be the cruise controls, and all the way to the right they're going to be the phone controls, volume controls, voice command. And the paddle shifters are nice and big. They are finished in brushed aluminum and black, and they feel nice and solid, and I like the fact that they're nice and big. All the way to the left they're going to be the high beam and the turn signal indicators. To the right, wiper controls for the front and back. And this M35 does not have digital gauges. I don't think the X2s have any digital gauges, but for 51,000 I really wish everything was digital right here. And all the way to the left they're going to be the headlight controls, brightness controls, and in the bottom going to be a storage place. I'm glad that BMW is still doing that. They do have this in most of their cars, basically just a nice storage place, so that's good. Here is the screen. It's an 8.8-inch screen that looks very good. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and I believe it does have the iDrive 6. It doesn't have the iDrive 7. Definitely a little bit on the dated side for 2022. The style of the screen is not too bad. I'm not really big fan of it. I really wish it was like integrated into the dash like the other BMWs, but still I think it looks fine. There's a very good amount of gloss black. I'm not sure how I think about that. There is a good amount of glare. Emergency light button right here. This is for the safety systems. You could turn them off or on. Basically blind spot, lane departure warning, and other things. And in the bottom they're going to be the radio controls, volume knob, presets, seek, and here is the engine start stop with the engine shut off. When you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off. Climate controls are very easy to use. It does have heated seats, 3 stages, and fan controls, auto function, sync function. And in the bottom there is a very good amount of storage place, 12 volt, 1 USB, and the cup holders are nice and big. And here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission, and here is the backup camera. And I don't believe the X2 in general, I don't think they have the parking assistant package, so they're not going to have the 3D view. And to put the SUV in drive, just go ahead and push this button right here on the side and move it to the back. To put it in reverse, just go ahead and push it again, move it to the front, and here is the park button. It does have plus and minus, so you could actually control the gears using the shifter, or you could actually use the paddle shifters if you want to, and you could use the paddle shifters while it's in drive. It doesn't have to be in manual mode. And there are going to be a few buttons right here. There is the traction control button, sport mode, eco mode, and it does have the comfort mode basically in between. So if you go down, sport, comfort, eco, and hill descent, parking sensors, and here is this wheel. This will control the screen, so you could go to, let's say, map, so that will take you straight to the map. Basically it's a shortcut, and you could actually control the navigation. The screen, you could zoom in or zoom out, or you could actually go from one menu to another by scrolling, by using the wheel. You could scroll left and right. And there is a back button option, e-brake, and I think the brake hold should be here, but I'm not exactly sure why this one doesn't have it. And if you actually lift this up, this is the storage place under the armrest. There's going to be one USB-C, and if you could actually adjust this as well, so you could adjust the height, so you could have it low, you could have it high. And inside there's going to be a wireless phone charger. This will adjust to the size of your phone. Not a big fan of the way where it's located, and definitely it does get rid of that storage place inside of the armrest. I'd love to have my wireless phone charger right there, but there is a little bit of storage place underneath. Up top, the rear view mirror is a little bit on the bulky side. I really wish it was frameless or a little bit smaller. There are going to be some LED lights, which is expected, of course, and there's going to be an SOS button. Here is the button that will open the panoramic sunroof. So let's go ahead and open it. It does go on top of the back one, and I think that's the max it goes. Actually, no, it does go all the way back, which is very impressive. So I really like that. Here is the back door panel. The back door panel is the same as the front. The top portion right here is that synthetic rubber material, more of that trim. Door handle feels the same as the front. This is hard. Window switch right here, and the speaker is going to be right here. Plastic in the bottom. A little bit more storage place than the front door. A bottle holder, and here are back seats. Very good amount of headroom. Legroom is not bad. And it does have an armrest. The armrest is nice and soft. It does have 2 cup holders, and they're going to be AC vents and 2 USB-Cs. And here is how the front of this BMW X2 looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 BMW X2. I would like to thank Brittany and BMW in North Haven, Connecticut for providing me this beautiful X2. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.